They're homeless right here.
Yeah, and a lot of garbage in the Middle East town.
Yeah, it's also in the south and north. So that means Vietnam is completely overlooked, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, my name is Nguyễn Khánh Hà.
I'm Lê Hoàng Long. And I'm Nguyễn Trịnh Thi. We are the representatives of Level 3 High School, and we were working on a project about better community.
For the last several weeks, we have worked together, taking field trips, reducing poverty and degradation of the community. So we inspired and decided to write this piece on the topic. Let's see what we have collected.
Well, what do you think about those problems that you have watched? Horrific, tragic, or criticized? I myself feel ignorant and sorry for not being discerning of these issues before. The community we're living in is now unfair and terrible and desolated with the homeless and illiterate people, disadvantaged children, garbages everywhere, old houses which gotta be collapsed and destructed, and the environment is devastated and polluted because of us. It's our job to make the community better. But what is a community? Well, let me break it down for you like this. A community is a social unit, a group of living things with commonalities such as norms, religions, values, custom, or identity. It's a social thread used to bring people together, to advocate and support each other in the fight to overcome threats. So, a better community is a simple place where all of the roles and benefits are intensified, where people have more opportunities, live more fully life, and less concerns.
It sounds terrific, right? But the fact is ruthless. We now don't live in that desirable community. Why? Because most of us today don't even care about tomorrow. We are neglecting our peers, our humanity. We put profit above people, personal life above community. So I want to speak for the rest of us to say, I'm sorry for being so selfish and listening to people who make excuses to do nothing for the community.
In Vietnam, there are more than 4,800 homeless households. As of 2018, 9.8% of Vietnamese are living in poverty, according to the United Nations. Many disadvantaged children and ethnic minorities still have major obstacles to access to quality and sustainable education. We have seen more pollution before, more carbon, more trash than ever before at a record pace. And do you know why Vietnamese people have to wear masks all the time? Not just because of the current situation, but because we're living in the polluted air. You see, we are smart enough to be good, but not too smart for our own good. Every time we do an insignificantly bad impact, the community pays a price. Every time we litter trash or don't have homeless people and disadvantaged children, the community pays a price. A price we can no longer be afforded to pay. So, you know what? This current community, we do not accept it. We deserve to live in a better community.
So the question is, who are going to be responsible for the roll-up? Government? Politicians? No. Practically yes, they do be responsible for that, but the people just make the rules that the rest of the job relies on us. The answer no, I said, implies that not only them, but us, each individual also must change, because we are the foundation of this generation. We must often warm our hearts and ethically change our soul to act for the community.
One of the best activities for the community is volunteer work. We should take part in protecting the environment, encourage everyone to collect used glass, papers, and cans and send them to the factories to recycle. And we can plant trees and flowers along the roads or in the parks.
Or we can participate in all the community-based programs such as raising funds to be houses for the homeless, the low-income people. So as to develop all the parts of their life, we ought to take part in building facilities like schools, roads, parks to originate and renovate the neighborhood.
Or else, we spend our time helping the elderly. We can help them to do the job, repair their house, and we can donate second-hand clothes and food for the needy. And if possible, we can train young people for jobs so that they are well prepared for the job markets and find better employment in the future. Would not that be right?
A fault will not become a mistake until we decide to correct it. We can't make a new community, but we can create it, right?
It is up to us. Be aware, be great.
And together we can accomplish everything.
We are Level 3 high school students. Hope you all realize the reality, and thank you for taking your time.